known as the devils of pettiness and suspicion. The imps are cowards and also toady. They serve those devils as well as wicked magic casters. Their abilities are like shapeshift as well as just hide in plain sight. So they're actually very good at gathering information as well as, just hiding away from any dangers, even in the worst light. So imps without masters usually manipulate other creatures, and they also have very inflated egos, and sometimes even they end up taking over like smaller bands of weaker monsters and stuff like that. We're also going to look at their stat block and how you can use them in your campaign. So first off, we can go ahead and see that they are actually pretty strong. They have resistance to cold, immune to fire, resistance to or immune to poison as well as poisoned. They also have 13 AC, 21 hit points. They have 20 foot movement, 4 foot flying. They are a CR1. They also know Common Infernal. They also just have magic resistance, which is really great. They have a sting, which actually does quite a bit of damage with that poison. It does an average of like 13 damage poison. They also just have that invisibility that they can cast, as well as that shapeshift. So you could pretend it being a different creature than what it really is, which is kind of cool. So guys, when using in your campaign, I would definitely recommend using them at level 1. They're just great creatures. You can use it in cast Find Familiar, I think, with the Pact Keeper or whatever it's called, Warlock. It's pretty cool. They are very useful, especially with that invisibility to gather information. And overall, I would definitely consider using them in my campaign. One of the best ways I think to use them is just for that information gathering, and you can even have the enemies do it. I've never really used them in the them not being bound by somebody, but you could go ahead and have them as like mischievous little critters in the world, especially in a place that's weaker between the planes. Maybe that might be a good first quest, investigate some people playing pranks on others, Anyway, kind of crazy, kind of cool.